episode of Yondercraft. I'm absolutely not recording this the night before this episode's supposed to go out. Nope. No siree, I was responsible, and I recorded all of this a few days in advance, so I had time to make sure nothing went wrong. So in between episodes, I spent a fair bit of time digging. Like, a pretty fair bit of time. I dug up the ceilings once, so this is, not how it's going to look. Oh, I guess I didn't finish. This isn't how it's going to, like, look. The walls and stuff aren't ready, but once I finish digging out the ceilings, that way it's, like, tall enough, and, B4 and B6 are dug out, I'm gonna have just about the entire thing dug out. I also went ahead and labeled B1 and B2 since I know what's going to go here. For instance, this is going to be an XP vault for instant repair because I don't want to have to deal with having a farm as an XP vault. I would prefer to make it nice and farmy and really efficient. Here's where I'm going to have all my zero tick farms. Sugarcane. I think this one is also sugarcane because paper for villagers. And then the other two over there would be cactus and bamboo. And then I'll probably have another two behind that hook up to the XP vault. Just, you know, in case I need the resources. Why does this one have no balcony? Thought it would. I think we've all seen B3, but yeah, we've seen B5 and B7, but pretty much I think all of these now have the ceilings all the way dug out. And that's, like, all that I got done. Besides, you know, digging out B2 and getting a bunch of plans for stuff. All of the plans for B1 are, like, residential, what's gonna go where, like, cafeteria and stuff, so not gonna show off that till I start getting ready to build it. Next week is probably going to be quite a bit of grindy work where I just show off all of the sand and concrete and wood I've collected. Because, most of the interior is going to be concrete and terracotta and stuff, and the good news is I have a desert that I've kind of set up a portal to. Also, Egg and Null are doing, well, they're doing nothing, I suppose. They're doing nothing. And Egg has some birds, and Null's bird died, so I built it a little gravestone that'll probably go away soon. There's also, I haven't taken that down yet. There's also this chest here that says look inside with a book with my name on it written by Null. Dear Ruby. I have a house, Null. It's not I have a house. I have a house. It's right there. This is my house. I live here. My bed is next to the furnace so that I can breathe in the coal fumes at night and stay nice and toasty warm. And this is my storage room and I know where everything is. I have a house! Post note, if you don't, I will. Post note, I clean this up a bit. Post note, me and Egg are not got birds. Post note, your ice road is now gas proof and elytra safe. Cool! Thank you guys so much. I have a house, Null. It's right here. Oh, she did clean it up a bit. That's nice. My house is right here. It's small. Where's my valuables bin? This is going in here just because I think it'll grab all the books and figure out which of these would be best to stick them in. Okay, it'll go in this one. Because I do actually have more books. From Eggs, we have the challenge, Eggs challenge, the reward, and a gift. And now we have Ruby, please make a house. But no! I already have one. I have this wonderful little cobblestone house here. And you know, if you ask me, I think it's a perfectly good house. I think it's a wonderful house. It's got some lovely green carpet. It's got chests that I can put things in. It's got more chests for more things. And another chest for... Oh, I need to move this dirt. See, I have a house. It's even got a bed in it. It's got some ceiling furnaces, so I get some extra coal fumes when I'm trying to sleep at night. You know, the best way for a robot to sleep is breathing in coal fumes, and this house enables me to do just that. I need more chests already. I cannot believe myself. We'll just make another double chest for dirt. Because what I'm probably going to end up doing is digging out, like, 90% of all veins of stuff that isn't stone. So, like, all the dirt, all the unity bait, all the andesite, all the granite, all the gravel. I'm gonna dig all that out. We'll put my other dirt chest here. We'll put the next set of dirt in there. Yeah, no, I can't believe you don't see my amazing house. It's beautiful. It's better than the cathedral, if you ask me. It's so simple. It's got all this lovely detailing. It has some berry bushes that poke you and break your helmet. It's got plenty of light. In fact, it's almost got too much. There's torches everywhere. It's got a wonderful view. You can see the ocean and anime from it. It has a little farm over there, and it has this lovely storage system that's so well organized. I can't believe you don't think my house is good, Null. I can't believe it. Also, I'm not going to live here forever. I've been building up the lab. And within, like, by next week, residential will be done and I'll be able to move in. This isn't a house, this is an apartment, I suppose. Or, it is a house, but, like, I'm renting it, except I built it. Which makes it even better because I'm my own landlord since I built it. So, I can do whatever I want. Like, I can paint the walls. I don't want to take that down. I can take this torch down and I don't get in trouble because I'm the landlord. No, I live here. This is my house. I rent it from myself. And I'm not gonna live here forever, but this is my house. This is my wonderful house. It has some, issues, perhaps, with, being able to step on the storage. Get my feet all over everything. But I think that's a plus if you ask me. I think it's a massive plus that I can come out and dig into my floor and get a bunch of items like some oak leaves and saplings and some cobblestone and some more 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 cobblestone and believe it or not, some more cobblestone. And a little bit of dirt too. So, you know, no, it may not look like a house to you, but, I think it's a pretty good house for me. Also, you're a ghost and I'm a robot. I have my axe out already, I'm so silly. You're a ghost and I'm a robot, so what we need for housing is gonna be very different. See, I grew up in a test tube, sort of. That was created, and you were not. You were dead. So that's why this is A-okay for Ruby, and you don't like it. I've considered making this storage even worse by making it so there's chests on top of chests, and I'd have to, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Perfect. You know, I really like how this storage system is turning out. And if I didn't already have plans for an actual storage system in the lab, I'd probably keep using it. Because this is my house. See, we've even got the mandatory unity bait. It's almost full. I've got shulkers here. I have everything I need. I have a bed. I have coal fumes. I have a head hanging ominously above my door. I have a lot of storage. Actually, scratch that. I don't have enough storage. But I can get more. So, you know, this is a house, Null. This is a house. And it's my house, and I'm proud of it. So, just because it isn't conventionally pretty, or, balanced at all, or, functional in any sense of the word, mostly, doesn't mean it's not a house. Yeah. Yeah, so I actually am recording this. the night before I have to get this episode out. And I only have about 10 minutes worth of episode. So I know I said we weren't going to go over what I stuck in B1, but I think now we are. And I'm gonna start talking about color palettes and color theory. So, unless you're ready for a long-winded explanation on why I'm going to make certain floors certain colors, you can go ahead and click away now. I won't be mad. So here we have intake. It's just a room. There's gonna be a front desk here. It's like a hotel reception, except you live here, and there's no escape. If we go down the left, no, this is the right tunnel. We have this rec room. It's long, and it's a little ovular, and it's gonna have stuff in it. What kind of stuff? I don't know. Maybe a pool table, maybe some foosball, some table tennis, maybe some snow bowling. These are houses, or residences. They're little, but that's okay. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this line. And I think, yeah, I put the same amount on this line. One of these lines is gonna be experimental, but I'm not gonna tell you which. Not yet. You'll be able to know. All of the rooms are the same size, and it's laid out exactly the way the apartments I used to live in are laid out. 2 doors right next to each other, and then a big wall. Because, you know, this is how cheap, tightly packed together boxes that are all the same are made in America. You get these kind of funky long hallways, and it's a little creepy. And then we come over here, and in this room, this is going to be like a big pantry, but better because I'm going to be able to bug Mushi and Null for heads to decorate it with. Well, we see if we ever end up getting a head villager. This is a kitchen. It's little, but that's okay. There's only 12 residents. This is a cafeteria mess hall. It's big because we're all feral and I can't sit everyone at the table together. And I can't keep the tables too close together, and also there has to be a place for, like, there's gonna be, it's gonna look like a school cafeteria, I think. What I think school cafeterias look like, because I haven't been in school for quite a while. Elementary school, at least. I didn't go to school. I was homeschooled. Here's where we're gonna have medical facilities, so, you know, we have our bog standard waiting room. This is where the reception desk is gonna be. I'm gonna see if we can get, like, a bunch of mini blocks, because I think that'll help make it look nice. And then in here we have our exam rooms, which are almost the size of the apartments, but smaller. Yeah, as we can see, I've labeled them exam rooms. And then over here we have the intensive care unit rooms, which are a little bit bigger, because if you're intensive care, you're probably going to have a little bit of more medical equipment on you. You know, machines and tubes and stuff sticking in your veins and on your arms. You need room for that. So this is B1. And, now we're gonna do the exact same thing, except I'm gonna talk about color theory and what I'm planning on for palettes. So for this rec room, I want it to feel bigger than it is, and the trick to that is I'm probably gonna want a dark floor and a light ceiling. It's why, at least in America, all ceilings are typically painted white. Just A, because no one wants to paint a ceiling, especially not back when they were all popcorn ceilings. And B, it's gonna make the floor feel like it's lower than it is, and the ceiling feel like it's higher than it is. And then all I have to do is choose a complementary color for the walls, which I might do in bicolor, but I also might not. I don't know how big of a fan of bicolor walls I'd be for this room. So yeah, dark floor, it's probably gonna be dark gray or black. Probably concrete, but I might go for like coal blocks or wool or something, because I think a textured floor would be really cool. And then the ceiling's probably just going to be just straight up concrete. It makes sense. I don't want too much texture up there. We don't have popcorn ceilings here. We don't like them. The hallways are probably just going to be bog standard, like gray floors, lighter gray walls, white ceilings to keep up, making it look kind of taller than it is. I have to figure out lighting for this somehow, so maybe I'll put like every so often there'll be some end rods in the ceiling. Because they look like fluorescent lights. The kind of bar lights you can get at Lowe's that hang in big department stores. They look a little bit like that, so if I stick those on the ceiling, I think it'll be cool. Each apartment's going to be a little custom, but they're all going to be pretty similar. I'm thinking wood floors and terracotta walls with like 3 kind of more plain walls and an accent wall, which will definitely not be this wall because it's the same wall as this wall, and I don't want to use a bunch of item frames and maps to make it different color. So this won't be the accent wall, but one of the others will, because that's how you make a really small room interesting if you are white and bougie. Which, I'm not, but I like the idea of being bougie. My sister's bougie somehow. I don't know how she does it. I put stuff together with duct tape and she has AirPods. Yeah, so all of the rooms are going to have a wood floor and some terracotta walls. And then I'm going to customize the interiors based on each Beyonder. Confirmed Beyonders, at least. There's a few Beyonders that we're testing them out because we had like 5 people on the server and we realized that, hey, we should probably get some more people on the server. Food storage is probably going to be pretty similar to what the halls looked like. Basic floor, basic walls, white ceiling, and then just a bunch of shelves with stuff on them. We have the armor stand book! I can put stuff on the wall, on the shelf. Oh, dude. We have the armor stand book. This is gonna be such a cool room. Oh, that means the kitchen's gonna be cool too, because I can, like, have stuff cooking in a pot. The kitchen I'm probably gonna use tile floors for, which means, like, andesite, maybe, and stone. I don't know. I want them to look like they're tile, so maybe just andesite. I don't want to use quartz, because... Oh, no, wait, I can trade for quartz. I don't want to use quartz, because I feel like it would be too bright. The cafeteria will probably also have a tiled floor, with just neutral colored walls and a white ceiling. But, like, I'll probably make a bunch of custom posters. Not propaganda. That's just when a British person takes a real good look at something, a propaganda. But like, you know, posters promoting the lab. We do good work here. We're bringing back the dinosaurs. This is the Jurassic jungle and the Cambrian aquarium. We're bringing back my 2 favorite prehistoric periods. And we're combining them in one. We're doing the Lord's work. So, yeah, just some dino posters, probably. This whole project is an excuse for me to A, get good at redstone, and B, make a bunch of big custom dinosaur maps, pretty much. Yeah, in case you're wondering where I'm at. This is gonna be your bog standard waiting room. I don't really know what I'm gonna put in here. I might just copy my actual doctor's waiting room, but then I'd have to pick which doctor, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't really like wood floors in waiting rooms, so I don't think... It would be accurate, but I don't know if I want to do that. B3. Oh, this isn't dug out yet. It's up here. It's up here. I could... There we go. B3. B3 is experimentation. Now, I haven't really... Oh, no, B3 is villagers. I've only decided what a few of the villager rooms are going to look like, but I'm going to kind of sort of base them around each room. For instance, this is the Villa Breeder, so it's... I don't actually know what I want this to look like. But over here, we have, that sign's unimportant for now. This is the God Machine, where I have to unlock every single trait on every single villager, and make sure that my villagers have at least 2 or 3 books. They're, like, God tier trades, because, the server isn't super beefy. We don't have a really super beefy server, and we have some issues sometimes with lag, specifically caused by entities, so I gotta be careful how many villagers I have. So only villagers that have really good books with really good trades are gonna live. And then I have these special rooms where I'm gonna have, like, this one's librarians, and I'm gonna use this room as an example. I have all these nice walls where I'm probably gonna stick the villagers, but, like, not just every other one. They're gonna be able to gossip, but this is essentially gonna be like a file storage room. I'm going hardcore aesthetics on this one. This is gonna be a file storage room with a few librarians in it that can all gossip with each other. Because behind these very walls, on each of them, I'm gonna have a zombie where pretty much I have a line of pistons that prevents him from... I can't decide if I want the villagers to go down or him to come up and be able to eat them. I think I'm gonna have the villagers go down. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna have to look up a tutorial for this. I'm gonna have the villagers come over and drop into a cell that is open, and then I just like hit a lever or press a button, and they drop down, and the zombie turns them, and then I cure them. I don't think I'm gonna have like an auto curer. Like, I might at the god machine, because there's a nice bit of space behind here where I could, between the villa breeder and the god machine, where I could easily stick a interface there to get them, whatchamacallit, zombified, and then I could cure them here and have them be dragged over to here where they then come here, and if they live, they get to go that way, and if not, oh, they get to die. I'll lose a lot of minecarts, but we have an iron farm, so I don't really care. Yeah, so this is a librarian's room where there's going to be a few librarians and a way to convert and then cure them whenever I feel like it. I'll probably have an auto brewer set up somewhere on this floor, then I can just use like water streams to dump brewed potions into, like, at the if I'm running low on potions, I go over there and I press the button and it sets up some potions in a dispenser, so it's easy to cure the villagers, and then I'll just have golden apples everywhere, I guess. This is gonna be either more librarians or just some file storage. More librarians. This goes to the viewing platform for the reactor room, which is dug out, but not furnished yet. I might slab it just so I can leave it dark and have the only light be from the reactor, which isn't gonna glow all that much anyways. Here I'm gonna have toolsmiths where I can get like silk touch and fortune tools and stuff that are already enchanted with them. I don't really care about efficiency because I'm gonna be sticking efficiency 5 on them. But like toolsmiths with like weapons and stuff, I think that'll be cool. Something I do have to do is I have to go a few chunks in every direction, lighting up all these caves sometimes so I don't get any social zombie spawn and come in and kill my villagers. Here I'm gonna have some farmers where I can trade for stuff, like get emeralds, maybe get foods, because I think farmers trade for golden carrots now. I came out of this one, and I think this one just leads to, yeah, to the reactor. And then we go over here, and I think this is where I started running out of ideas before I learned that, oh no, this is more farmers. Before I learned that, stonemasons can trade quartz. Yeah, brown coats. I'll change it. I'd change it to stonemasons now, but I don't have any red on me, and all my signs are red, so I can't change it. And then this is where I start writing to be decided on everything. If we come, that's the reactor room, that's not where I wanted. One of these rooms, this one, will lead me to this lovely central area where I have storage, perhaps. Oh, this is where my auto brewer will be. Perfect. I have everything for this floor decided. That's also all the time I have for this episode, because I'm dummy and didn't record anything earlier in the week like I should have been. I should have been popping in and recording as I was digging this out, but school was starting and owie, I was stressed. You know, because school does that. School is stressful, even though I'm really good at the classes I take. So let me climb back up and we will look at my wonderful house that is totally a house, Null Sunday. It's a house. I live there. It's gorgeous if you ask me. It's just abstract art, so you wouldn't understand. Yeah, so we're gonna go over there and we're gonna get I need to get a screenshot. Oops. And we're gonna get a wonderful view of my house. That is absolutely a house, Null Sunday. In fact, I'm even gonna pillar up. I can hear a llama somewhere. I'm gonna grab some dirt. And we're gonna pillar up so we can get a beautiful view of my lovely residence that is absolutely a house. See, look at this. Whoops. Have you ever seen a house so beautiful? Didn't think so. So, thank you for watching. If you're part of the morning crew, I hope you have a great day. If you're part of the evening crew, I hope your day's been great. And if you're part of the afternoon crew, well, I hope your day is going alright. I've been Ruby Robotic, and I will catch y'all in the next episode.